please stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, would you please make the roll call?
Trustee Costa?
Present.
Trustee Caprio?
Present.
Trustee Rogers?
Present.
Trustee Sweet?
Present.
Trustee Turkey?
Present.
Trustee Varian?
Present.
Mayor Yukich?
Present. Are there any amendments to the agenda? No? Okay. Then, is there a motion to approve the minutes from June 10th, 2015? So moved. Is there a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Yes, got it. Okay, motion carries. You want to, well, wait, is there any discussion? Not motion carries yet. Okay, not motion carries yet. Is there a motion to approve the minutes of June 24th, 2015?
I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Is there a motion to approve the accounts payable for the period of June 26th to June 23rd, 2015?
I so move.
Second?
Second.
Discussion? Madam Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Trustee Costa?
Aye.
Trustee Caprio?
Aye.
Trustee Rogers?
Aye.
Trustee Sweet?
Aye.
Trustee Varian?
Aye.
Trustee Turkey?
Aye.
Okay, next is going to be reports and communications. I guess I'll start it out. Tomorrow morning there is a Homer Township Chamber of Commerce breakfast. It's going to be at the Lockport High School. It's going to run from 7:30 a.m. to 9:30. Greek for a Day is coming up this coming Sunday. It's going to actually Saturday and Sunday. We'll have raffle, inflatable jumpies available. It's going to be at Assumption Greek Orthodox Church on 156th and Bell. It's going to be Saturday, July 25th from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. and Sunday from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. The admission is $1. Woodbine Area Regional Drainage Improvements Update. The village has advertised a proposal from engineering companies to assist us in coming up with a solid plan to help resolve recurring stormwater problems in the region surrounding and including the former Woodbine Golf Course. 9 engineering companies have submitted proposals. We have formed a small subcommittee of 2 elected officials and several village staff members. I've charged the committee with reviewing the proposal and selecting 3 to 4 out of the 9. The subcommittee right now is meeting. The subcommittee will then put forth the names of several engineering companies for the village board to consider so we can continue the process of stormwater improvements in the Woodbine area. And then the village board will be moving forward with a promise to start working on the parks. Mayor's blog, this week it's already up on computer. It's going to have the village updates. Basically, it's just going to keep everyone informed so this way they know what we know. After that, trustees, we can start down with Trustee Varian.
I have nothing to report, ma'am.
Trustee Turkey.
The only thing I have is for the Parks and Rec, we meet Monday, July 27th at 6:30 here in the courtroom.
Thank you. Trustee Costa.
No report tonight, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Trustee Rogers.
No report.
Thank you. Trustee Sweet.
Thank you, Mayor. Just 2 short notices. Just a reminder that there will be a stargazing event tonight, Friday night. We'll start at 9 o'clock to 11 p.m. and that will be at the Trantina Farm at 151st Street. Also, excuse me, Homer Harvest Days will be taking place in September on September 12 and 13, also at the Trantina Farm. We are looking for volunteers, so please contact the township office for more information at 708-301-0522. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Trustee Suisse. Trustee Caprio.
Nothing to report, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Is there a treasurer's report?
Mayor, there is a treasurer's report. Treasurer is on vacation this week, so Assistant Kokominski is going to give the report.
Sorry, you guys didn't name. So year-to-date general fund is $4,656,693.13. Special event fund year-to-date is $128,909.83. The environmental fund year-to-date is $32,805.38. The motor fuel tax fund year-to-date is $2,235,522.64. The land acquisition fund year-to-date is $23,527.25. The park and recreation fund year-to-date is $2,687,331.71. The capital project fund year-to-date is, oh, I'm sorry, I missed one. Sorry about that. Debt service fund year-to-date is $871,791.51. The capital project fund year-to-date is $3,584,056. The EAB tree replacement fund year-to-date is $505,352.89. And the CIP bond fund year-to-date is $15,687,216.79. Total cash and investments, end of period, all funds, $30,413,151.69. And that concludes the treasurer's report.
Thank you, Heather. Village clerk,
No report.
village attorney,
No report this evening.
public, no report. Go ahead, John.
Hello, I'm John Robinson, the EMA coordinator. As you may know, last week we got a phone call from the contractor moving the ComEd electrical poles for the 159th Street project. We were advised that a tornado siren was now going to be in the way. It was literally 18 inches away from the 12,000 volt wires. I talked to our village manager and I talked to the contractor out there, and they decided it had to be moved. In communications, obviously you see under I-7, we're talking about passing whatever, for getting some funding for that. After communicating with the contractor felt that for the sake of safety, that it was best that they moved it, which they moved it this afternoon at no cost to the village. Because it was missed by the engineer, by the initial engineers, that it had to be moved. So it's moved, it's back in service, and there won't be any cost to the village. So,
Very good.
that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Joe, no report? And we don't have the police here tonight. Village manager.
Very good. Just a couple quick items. First of all, from staff, just want to wish a very happy birthday to Clerk Holtz and Trustee Thompson. His birthdays are coming up. Happy birthday to both of you. And Director Salamovich wants to give you a quick update on the South Heroes Trail extension, which is going to be coming up this year. Something.
Just a brief update on the south extension. As you know, the project we did receive a grant for the extension of the bike trail. The project was bid, and the bids were opened. Deconstruction was the low bidder. IDOT has scheduled the pre-construction meeting for the first week of August. Hopefully shortly thereafter, probably within August, construction should begin on the extension. We anticipate that the construction will be completed by the end of the year.
So, and for the public's benefit, the south extension, we talk a lot about it on the village staff side, but it's from basically right behind our building up here, the senior housing, all the way down to 159th Street and the ComEd right away, and then it will hook into the 159th Street improvements where the board has approved a path on the north side of the street.
So this is about approximately a 1.6, 1.7 mile extension. And then, yeah, as Manager Davis has had mentioned, this will tie into the 159th Street Trail, which will be constructed as part of the 159th Street improvements.
Very good, that's it.
Thank you. All right, next on the agenda is public comment. If you could please keep your remarks around 3 minutes. Appreciate it.
Mayor, I forgot one thing, if I could. He's here tonight. For those of you who've never met Sean Keene has been with us now for a short time. He's working with us in the building and zoning department. Sean, it's hard to miss this guy on staff. So I just wanted to introduce you to him. Glad he's here tonight. Thank you.
First speaker will be John Coy.
Only got 2 pictures here, but anyway, one shows a hill before the problem area, and another one shows a big metal plate laying in the ground 3 feet from the bike trail. About a month or so ago, maybe even a little bit longer, I asked why the warning lights with the bike trail on Parker Road hasn't been installed. Cameron Davis says that him and Mike Salmonellis were going to put it together and install it to save cost. When is it going to be installed, or have you even put it together yet? Cameron?
You're addressing the board, John.
Wow.
You're addressing the board. I didn't say I was putting it together. John and Mike are putting it together, and they're working on it. But
All right.
you're supposed to be directing the board.
In other words, the board doesn't know. Does the board know anything about this and when it might be installed? Because those are the things right there. And there's a hill there, and when people come up that hill and cross it, all of a sudden there's the bike trail, maybe 100 feet from it. I think this, and plus that big metal plate right there in the ground, if somebody falls over, they could, if they hit their head, they're going to kill themselves. That's another issue. And it's been a long time, and I think we paid that bill, so it should be installed.
John, I'll look into it and I'll get an answer for you by tomorrow.
Mayor, I can tell you that Trustee Costas and I, we had a meeting there the other day, and it is there, and they are working on it. I don't know enough about the parts. Maybe you guys can speak to it, but they are working on it, and I did see them putting it all together.
We'll find out. We'll get it specific for you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
I'll pick them up after, thanks.
Bob?
Hi everybody, Bob Kamen. I just want to invite everybody to Lockport's National Night Out on August 4th, Tuesday at 6 p.m. at Delwood Park, obviously in Lockport. It's the annual event that they have there. It's a nationwide event sponsored by the Lockport Police Department, a lot of other people in the community. I know Romeoville is donating some people, Lamont are coming out there, volunteering. It's a nice event to have a lot of kids things out there. There's generally a petting zoo. There's a rabbit that's probably about yay big when you hold it up. There's a huge turtle that's out there that the kids kind of sit on and just race around on. But it's a fun night to have out there, and it's 6 p.m. on August 4th. So just want to invite everybody out there for it.
Thanks, Bob. Okay, that does it for public comment. That's yours. So we're going to go into the legislation items. First one on is consideration for approval, ordinance number 15-031, an ordinance granting a special use permit for a private stable for up to 1 horse per acre, including a variation to reduce the required side yard setback from 50 feet to 38.19 feet for an existing stable structure. For certain real property known as 15035 West Bruce Road, Homer, Glen, Illinois. David R. and Pamela J. Turn, petitioners, case number Homer, Glen, 1508 SV. So moved. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Discussion?
Mayor, the petitioners are here in the front row, just so you know. I'd like to introduce you.
I just had a question. Was for the variance, it says for an existing, was that grandfathered in that building at one time before
Yeah, everything was grandfathered in.
Even the horses were.
We've had them 30 years.
Oh,
We didn't know that we could have them, or couldn't have them. You know, once the city got the map from Will County, that's how I guess everything changed.
Trustee Swees, Director Schwartz, if I could just add to that, the petitioners acquired basically a property that they were, it was a county developed, I should say that the horse barn was built through a county building permit, and they did get a building permit. It's that through our research, when they came in to say, you know, could we sell it, as far as making property legal in terms of Homer Glen zoning ordinance, it's an after the fact special use permit request, based on the fact that we didn't find anything, the county was unable to locate a zoning approval for the horses.
thank you.
Any other discussion? I have a question.
Is the 1 horse per acre, is that pretty standard?
That's part of the village zoning ordinance.
Okay.
Horses in the R1 district are, you're allowed to have horses if you have more than 2 acres. So you have to have 2 acres, and then you also need a special use permit to have horses.
And this is 5 acres, correct?
Correct.
So for a total of 5 maximum. And how many typically have been there in the past? How many horses?
We have 4 now.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Narski-Trojki?
Aye.
Trustee Barrion?
Aye.
Trustee Sweet?
Aye.
Trustee Rogers?
Aye.
Trustee Caprio?
Aye.
Trustee Costa?
Aye. You're all set. Motion passes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Michael.
Okay.
Second on the legislation in action is consider for approval ordinance number 15-032. An ordinance granting a special use permit for the sale of alcohol beverages as an ancillary use to a permitted restaurant, a special use permit for outdoor seating associated with a permitted restaurant, a special use permit to extend hours of operation from normal business hours for certain real property known as 14903 South Bell Road, Homer Glen, Illinois, HCRB, LLC, DBA Mullets Sports Bar and Restaurant. Do I have a motion?
Aye.
Do I have a second?
I second.
Is there discussion?
So this is basically a housekeeping where there's ownership change and everything's going to stay the same as far as hours and as they are.
The only thing that we're basically doing is changing the liquor license from one owner to another. So, any other discussion?
Just a quick question.
Go ahead.
The ownership change,
Yes.
is the new owner, was he a partner in this?
No.
Completely new owner?
Correct.
Okay. Everything as we go through the next several items remains the same?
Yes.
It's just reaffirming
Correct.
current practice and current,
Pulling it away and giving it back and
correct,
showing the other.
all formality.
Correct.
Just to introduce Michael Gallagher, the applicant is here if there are specific questions.
Evening. How are you?
Good. Does anyone have any questions for him? Okay. All right, so we've had a discussion. Could you please call the roll?
Trustee Sweet?
Aye.
Trustee Rogers?
Aye.
Trustee Caprio?
Aye.
Trustee Costa?
Aye.
Trustee Barrion?
Aye.
Trustee Narski-Trojki?
Aye.
Okay. Motion carries. Number 3, consider for approval ordinance number 15-033, an ordinance amending section 13 of ordinance number 14-021, providing for the control of alcoholic liquor within the village of Homer Glen. Sam Kwai, DBA Mullets Sports Bar Restaurant, Inc. So moved. Do I have a second?
Second.
Discussion?
Okay, no, just a comment that we are decreasing this license because we are removing the original owner so the public knows.
Correct. And then what we will do from there is, well, we'll go to the next one. We have to pull the liquor license from the person that owned it, bring it back in, show that we have it, and give it back out. So that would be number 4. Oh, yeah. Call roll, please.
Trustee Narski-Trojki?
Aye.
Trustee Barrion?
Aye.
Trustee Sweet?
Aye.
Trustee Rogers?
Aye.
Trustee Caprio?
Aye.
Trustee Costa?
Aye. Okay, motion carries. Number 4. Is there a motion to approve ordinance number 15-034, an ordinance amending section 13 of ordinance number 14021, providing for the control of alcoholic liquor within the village of Homer Glen? It is understood that the number of Class B liquor licenses, restaurant and bar, will increase by 1. So moved. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Is there any discussion? Could you please call the roll?
Trustee Costa?
Aye.
Trustee Caprio?
Aye.
Trustee Rogers?
Aye.
Trustee Sweet?
Aye.
Trustee Varian?
Aye.
Trustee Knight-Petrowski?
Aye.
Okay, number 5.
Here you go, Mike.
Oh, wait, let's wait till it's done, because we have a minute. Consider for approval ordinance number 15-035, an ordinance assigning an available Class B liquor license, restaurant and bar to HGRB LLC DBA Mullets Sports Bar and Restaurant at 14903 South Bell Road, Homer Glen, Illinois. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Do I have a second?
A second.
Is there any discussion? Madam Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Trustee Sweet?
Aye.
Trustee Varian?
Aye.
Trustee Rogers?
Aye.
Trustee Caprio?
Aye.
Trustee Costa?
Aye.
Trustee Knight-Petrowski?
Aye. Sorry, I'll read.
And I will get that on the paper to you.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
should compliment on your staff too. They made it very easy, all of them. So thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Thank you, Mom.
Okay, number 6, consider for approval the bid proposal from H&H Electric Company for Phase 3 of the street lighting retrofit project throughout the village of Homer Glen. I need a motion. So moved.
I second.
All in favor? Or any discussion?
Mr. Mayor, this is in the amount of $62,188.80, is that correct?
Correct. All right.
Just one point for me, I'm just curious. So we've interviewed these companies before. I understand we're taking the lowest bidder, which is fantastic. Are these companies we've used on a regular basis in the village? Because I don't know.
Well,
Right.
I'll let you.
Thank you, yeah. So it's through MFT funds, so it's all bid out publicly, and I believe they're all
Yeah, they're all pre-qualified.
pre-qualified.
Okay.
And what they're doing is they're just fixing existing lamps, which we still have more to go. But this is what we're going to be doing right now, and the cost is $62,188.80, which was the lowest bid.
Right, it's an almost $38,000 under budget.
Excellent. Okay.
So, all right. Now, we'll have, discussion is all set.
One question, Mayor.
Yeah, Brian.
The phases, this is phase 3?
It is.
Yes. Is this done geographically, the phases, or is it done some other way?
Well, they are grouped. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily geographically. Like the next phase we do, which may be the final phase, we may be incorporating some light fixtures on some streets that we have not yet accepted, but we may soon. So that might be the next one. So it's been there's been a logic to it, but it's not necessarily, it wasn't necessarily geographical logic. Yeah.
These are, they're going in our high pressure sodium.
Right, well, actually, yes. And you can see them when you're here late at night in the back, because the ones that encircle this speed element were all changed out. And what they really do is they focus all the light onto the street. They light up the street versus providing that ambient light that goes up into the sky and on the sides. So it really does make the street a lot brighter to drive on.
They're very direct.
Very direct. Definitely.
So these are high pressure sodium. What are they replacing?
Most of them, I believe, are high pressure sodium. The wattage, I believe, on the existing, the typical, I think, is 100. So these are actually going down to 70. But typically, and the lighting ordinance also stipulates the high pressure sodium as well too.
Thank you. Thank you, Trustee Varian. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Varian?
Aye.
Trustee Sweet?
Aye.
Trustee Rogers?
Aye.
Trustee Metzger-Troike.
Aye.
Trustee Caprio.
Aye.
Trustee Costa.
Aye. Motion carries. I-7, we really don't have to go over what it was. It was a motion for consideration to move the tornado siren, but it seemed the state did it to save the village $5,000. That's a good thing. 8, consider for approval the mayor's appointment of Mike Gowan to the Homer Harvest Days Committee.
I so move.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion? Madam Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Trustee Costa.
Aye.
Trustee Caprio.
Aye.
Trustee Rogers.
Aye.
Trustee Sweet.
Aye.
Trustee Darian.
Aye.
Trustee Metzger-Troike.
Aye.
Under J, old business. Is there any old business? None? Okay, under K, is there any new business? Okay, I need a motion to go into executive session for purposes of discussing the hiring, performances, and compensation of personnel.
So moved.
I second.
Discussion? Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Trustee Costa.
Aye.
Trustee Metzger-Troike.
Aye.
Trustee Darian.
Aye.
Trustee Caprio.
Aye.
Trustee Rogers.
Aye.
Trustee Sweet.
Aye.
Okay, we're adjourned for executive session.